everybody, it's Ollie from Games Like, and today I'm here to give you the best adventure games of all time. Now this is probably one of my most diverse lists to date. It has so many games from so many different types of genre, with one thing remaining the same, that they all allow you to go on epic adventures, and most of them are extremely story rich. Now before we start this video, I just want to let you know that there's a guide in the description below that will teach you exactly how to get all the games on this list at a much cheaper price, seriously 50 to 60% off, so please go and check that out. That's how I get all my games. Now that's out of the way, I hope you enjoy. Life is Strange. Life is Strange is an award-winning and critically acclaimed episodic adventure game that allows the player to rewind and affect the past, present and future. I can't go into too much detail about this game because I don't have enough time, but let me just tell you it's been received extremely well and you should definitely go and watch a couple of trailers, and you can get the first episode of this game completely free on Steam, so I definitely recommend trying that out if you're a lover of adventure and story-rich games. No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky is a game about exploration and survival in an infinite, procedurally generated universe. This universe goes on forever, with different life forms and creatures living on each planet that you go to visit. Now the sad thing is about this game is it got accepted a little negatively, as it released with so much hype, and I think they bit off more than they could chew. Now it's not worth the $60 price tag, but if you use the method I showed you in the beginning, you can get it for like 20 bucks, and it's definitely worth a playthrough for 20 bucks. Just go into it with average expectations. The Walking Dead. The Walking Dead is a 5-part adventure horror series set in the same universe as the award-winning comic book series The Walking Dead. It's been again received so well, and it's an extremely story-rich point-and-click game. I believe you can get a copy of this using the method I said before for about $5, maybe $10, and it is definitely worth that. It's hours of fun, and it's great for people who enjoy it point-and-click. It's kind of like watching a series or watching a comic book but playing it and making your own decisions. Assassin's Creed. You wake up and you realise your past was heavily linked with loads of assassins from the past. You then go back and you relive their life. Each game portrays a different kind of story and a different assassin, and if you enjoy an open world that's full of action and adventure and is based around kind of stealth, knife fights and sword fighting, you should get on lovely with the Assassin's Creeds. Now I played both the first couple, but they've definitely got better in the last couple of years, so it might be best to skip them, but if you really want the story, then go all the way through and grind it out. Batman. This game allows you to be Batman, which I mean is freaking awesome. Allows you to explore the massive open world, which is absolutely badass. It even includes the Batmobile and tons of side missions and quite a deep story. Again, it's based around stealth. This game has been received really well as the whole series has. It's been wicked. So if you're looking for an adventure game to really sink your teeth into that lets you play Batman for goodness sake, then you should get this. It's probably going to be top of your list. Borderlands. Borderlands is one of the best RPG FPS games I've ever played. This game allows you to play in a massive world with tons of RPG features, loads of looting, shoot 'em ups, just anything you can imagine. The customization in this game is amazing. The weapons are really awesome, even though there's loads of ones that are crap. It's just the infinite possibilities just drive my head wild. If you like the cartoony style, then you will seriously dig this game. And especially if you've got a couple of mates to play it with, it just highlights the whole series even better. No, I don't wanna waste what's left. Don't Starve. If you want adventure, this is what Don't Starve gives you. It's kind of like a deep, dark version of Minecraft, I want to say. Basically, you spawn as this little man. It's perma-life, which is where when you die, that's it. You have to then restart the game. You have to build your little base, fight off little enemies, go hunting for food, keep yourself warm, craft stuff, and basically you just have to stay alive. This game is one of my favourite top-down click games, and seriously, it's an absolute blast. And there is also a multiplayer version of this game that's highly recommended if you have friends. Dragon Age Origins. You are one of the last legendary Order of Guardians. With the return of an ancient foe and the kingdom engulfed in civil war, you have been chosen by fate to unite the shattered lands and slay the archdemon once and for all. If you like games like Skyrim, you like RPG and fantasy, you will dig Dragon Age. Melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no Dying Light. Dying Light may just be one of my favourite campaigns of all time. Not only is this game probably the best zombie game ever created, it's got one of the most immersive campaigns in it, a massive open world to explore, and one of the best parkour systems I've ever seen, ever. Beats Mirror's Edge hand down. The only downside about this game is how bloody hard it is to kill humans. Like, you're talking a couple of bullets here and there, like a lot of hitting with certain items. Can be frustrating, but once you get a good gun in this game, the game changes, trust me. Skyrim. It wouldn't be an adventure game list without the amazing Skyrim, would it? Let's be honest. This open world game allows you to explore, loot, customize and kill tons of things. Come on, what more do you want? Most of you already played this, but if you haven't and you want an adventure game, look no further.
Fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number. Fueled by them to see the...
Fallout. As a sole survivor of Vault 111, you enter a world destroyed by nuclear war. Every second is a fight for survival and every choice is yours. Only you can rebuild and determine the fate of the wasteland. If that sounds good to you, then you will love Fallout. This open world exploration RPG is extraordinary. If you like the idea of a world engulfed by a nuclear bomb and you now trying to rebuild it after, you will dig it. Far Cry. Now, to be honest, I put Far Cry 4, but I really should have just mentioned any of the Far Cry series because sadly 4 was probably the least liked of the whole franchise. But all in all, Far Cry remains an extremely solid game with an amazing open world to explore, tons of adventure to enjoy, loads of missions that are really gripping, especially to people who enjoy adventures. There's loads of exploring, there's loads of guns, there's loads of shooting. This is kind of like an FPS style adventure. Firewatch. Firewatch is a single-player first-person mystery set in the Wyoming wilderness, where your only emotional lifeline is a person on the other end of a handheld radio. Explore this atmospheric open world and enjoy the adventures as you embark on this crazy-ass walking simulator. Now, as a walking simulator goes, this is a badass walking simulator that has had amazing feedback and tons of people absolutely love it. I'm yet to play it, but it's definitely a game that I'm going to look into in the next few months. Grand Theft Auto. I couldn't have this list without mentioning probably my single favourite game of all time. Now, Grand Theft Auto might not be originally seen as an adventure game, but I feel like the missions and the adventures that you can have with friends online earn it right on this list. There is no game that's offered me as much amusement and pushed my creativity to the test like Grand Theft Auto, and for that it's an absolute must-own in any gamer's collection.